beautiful butterflies, welcome back to my channel. If you are not yet a beautiful butterfly, what are you doing? Hit the subscribe button, turn your post notifications on, and do not miss an upload every time your girl upload. Hey you guys, this is gonna be another story time, and guess what? I don't care how anyone feel. If the shoe fit and wear it, I don't even care. I always keep it real with y'all. Always come out here and do story times. Y'all can see by the title what this is gonna be about. Why I be going through stuff like this, I don't know, bro. It gets to a point where it's blowing my mind. I wouldn't have to do story times like this if people just like stayed in their lane and left me alone. I just recently did a story time. If y'all don't know, this hair, you guys, I'm not even gonna cap, it's very crunchy. Doesn't mean it's fake, it's human hair 100%. I processed this hair so much to get this color. It's kind of fried a little bit, not gonna lie. Just know that this hair has been dyed a lot, from color to color to color, so it's been through a lot, okay? I don't know why people feel like they have to lie about everything. Just keep it a stack, just keep it a buck. I can't. This person did not tell me he had a girlfriend. You know how I kind of explained this in my other story time? You just want to check up on someone to see how they're doing. Some of y'all might not even know that. I probably like bump the other person, whatever. Me trying to be a caring person, which be backfiring on me sometimes. Like, I have to learn how to stop caring and treat people how they be treating me. And I'm not even gonna make this a long story time. I wish I kept those receipts, but I don't got the receipts. Just know this was a person I was dealing with for a while. It's not no one and done type of thing. No, it wasn't that. Long story short, this person, I'm single at the time, okay? Randomly pop up in my head like, oh, let me see how this person's doing. Me and the person, we never left off on bad terms. I left off on good terms. So I messaged them, not from my phone number. You know how you make like a little text now number? I didn't want the person to know it was me. A little quick chat like, how are you? I hope you're okay, that type of thing. The person ended up finding out it was me. Then they call. I answer. They're like, oh, I know who this is. How you doing? Da, 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 da. Why didn't you just text me from your regular phone number? I'm like, I don't know. I just didn't want you to know it was me. I just wanted to check in type stuff. That was honestly my way of thinking. Just been on some old check-in, pop-in type stuff on my regular phone number, but I don't know. I just didn't want to. And he's like, oh, I'm doing good. I don't know how this conversation came about. I told the person like, oh yeah, I missed them. Not even in a, oh, I'm trying to like mess with you again type way. No. He said, oh yeah, I'm talking to someone. So I'm like, oh, okay, let me get off your phone. Being respectful. The next day, I log into my Facebook. I only use it to like watch funny videos and stuff like that. I don't be using Facebook for real. I didn't even know we was friends on Facebook. I deleted that person off of Facebook. He ended up liking a photo on Facebook. Alright. He hearted it. One of my old photos. He started hearting a lot of my photos. I ended up messaging him on IG. I'm like, you're gonna get in trouble. Because he told me he was dealing with someone. He's like, I'm not gonna get in trouble. I'm like, I'm single. I can do whatever I want. You on the other hand, you can't. Because you told me you've been dealing with someone. He tells me it's not serious. Every time I tell him, oh, you're dealing with someone, chill. Oh, it's not serious. I'm only talking to her to see where it goes. That sounds pretty serious to me. But he told me so much. Every time I bring it up and be like, oh, you're gonna get in trouble. It's not serious. We just talking, that's it. And I pressed the issue and I'm like, are you sure? He's like, yeah, it's not serious. I'm like, does your mom like her? Because your mom don't be liking anyone. Making jokes. Because when we was dealing with each other, his mom was acting like she didn't like me. And so I started like really talking to her. I ended up buying her an edible arrangement. No, she didn't ask me for it, but that's the type of person I am. The first time we started dealing with each other, when I first ended up going to like his house, I'm like, how does she feel about me? She made this comment. Oh, her eyelashes are so big. Bitch. Sorry. That's the first thing you notice. So I'm like, yeah, noted. So she made the little comment about my eyelashes. I'm like, the hell? But overall, she was like, she's nice. That kind of rubbed me the wrong way, because what? That bump my personality Look at her eyelashes. They're mad long. They're long as hell. Being judgy. And I didn't like that. Ever since she commented on my appearance, I didn't like really rock with her. I got like weird vibes from the mom. It wasn't like, oh, we was just messing with each other. No, like we was friends too. We was definitely friends. I felt comfortable enough where I can be like, oh, I'm gonna check up on him, see how he's doing type stuff. He would let me know. Mom didn't like her. And he made this little comment. He was like, oh, I know your mom loves me. Do she love anyone you brought up in your house? Trying to be funny. I'm like, whatever. Because I'm like, I'm not about to be telling you my business or what I'm doing. And peep this, I guess she ended up seeing it because he had 2 phones. I don't know, it's not my business, but that's what he was doing. Y'all, this girl ended up calling me from my phone. I'm gonna get into all that because I feel like that's just weird. He made it very clear, very known that he did not have a girlfriend. He wasn't serious about her. Because if he would have been like, I got a girl, I would have left it alone. So he started saying stuff like, mind y'all, this ain't just any type of person we dated before. He was like, oh, you scary. You won't want me to pull up. Oh, we messed around before. And he always used to say dumb stuff like that. I'm single at the time. And I'm like, I'm single, but you on the other hand, you're gonna get in trouble. Why would I be scared? You could do whatever you want to do. You can pull up if you want to. I don't care. Like that, I'm about to. Like, nothing to do with me. Tell him like I'm at work. I'm about to go home. He's not responding back to my message. Go home, call him. He texted me something dumb talking about, I knew this was a setup. I'm like, huh? And mind y'all, I'm lit. I was drinking. I wasn't that lit, but I was lit. I'm like, huh? He's like, I knew it was a setup. And he said that when I called him. He said it in the message and he said it when I called him. You told her? He's like, you told her? I'm like, told who what? He was like, the person I'm messing with that I'm about to go to your house. He said multiple times it wasn't serious. He's just talking to her. I thought you said it wasn't serious. He's like, not serious, but you told her. I'm like, get off my phone saying that dumb stuff. That sounds mad dumb. I don't even know who you talk to, who you deal with. So how can I tell her? How would I tell her anything, bro? He's like, I don't know. It seemed weird because she read the message. I don't know if they was arguing or what. I guess dude had 2 phones. So I'm like, well, and mind you, I don't have any loyalty. I'm single and I made it known that I'm single. I'm not dealing with no one. At the end of the day, people are grown. So I don't want to hear anyone who's like, oh, you know he was talking to someone. You should have never been talking to him at all. He's a grown man. At the end of the day, if it was something that was serious, you made the choice. You made the choice to come see me and interact with me and entertain me. When I told you and asked you, is it serious? You sure? And you tell me it's not serious, we just talking. I'm just trying to see where it go. You gave me an answer plenty of times, so I can't control what someone is going to do. We was friends at the time. So at the time, I'm all dumb trying to figure it out with him. I'm like, does she have your password? He's like, I don't know. We really sitting there on the phone trying to think. Are you sure she didn't like glance one time when you opened your phone or something? He's like, I never let her see my phone when I put in my code. So we really just stumped. I'm like, how would she see it?
Wait a damn minute.
I brought it. I'm like, well, do you have another phone? And he's like, yeah, I have 2 phones. I'm like, well, she probably logged in your other phone and seen what you was doing. He was like, she said something like, oh, you talking to her and why you talking to her and da 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 da. That's why he was like, he texted me, it was a setup or something. I don't know, something crazy. So he's like, it is what it is. I'm still coming. He lived far. He ended up pulling up to my house, making the choice. I didn't pull his arm. I'm like, do whatever you want to do. I'm like, you know where I stay at. He's like, all right, click. I'm not really thinking this boy's about to pull up. I'm thinking he's just chatting. In my mind, I'm like, if he's saying this ain't serious, why it sound like he's mad that the girl ended up seeing our conversation? It's probably serious. It sounds serious, but I'm taking his word for it. We had like friendship. So I'm taking his word for it. I'm like, he's told me multiple times. You know how you trying to like pick someone's brain? That's why I kept bringing it up. I'm like, You sure? When we would have the conversation back and forth, I'm like, you sure it's not serious? Nah, it's not serious. I'm trying to see where it go. I'm like, all right, it is what it is. You a grown man at the end of the day. You know what you're doing. Hey.
Hey, everybody lit, can't put our file.
So my phone ended up ringing. And it was from a weird number. I pick up. I'm like, hello? She's like, hello? Is this Bree? Start laughing. Who's this? This is, what I'm gonna give his name. I forgot to give both of them, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, nicknames. Let's see, Tweedledee, Tweedledum. That's gonna be their nicknames. Tweedledee is going to be him, and Tweedledum is gonna be the girl. Tweedledum end up calling my phone. She's like, is this Bree? Here we go. Here we go with some BS. This is Tweedledee's girl, and he got a girlfriend, and is he really on the way to your house? And that would be messed up. I mean, this is the thing that's not adding up. How I know that Tweedledum was lying about something. Try to make it seem like it was someone else, because she didn't want Tweedledee to think that she went through his phone. So she's like, oh yeah, someone showed me the messages between you and Tweedledee. They sent a screenshot to me. Is he really going to your house? And when I'm trying to call Tweedledee, he's not answering his phone. Because I'm mad, nonchalant. I don't be getting angry unless I have a reason to really get angry. So I'm talking to her calmly too. She's like, is he really on the way to your house? I'm like, yeah, he is. That's what he said. He said he's on his way here. And she's like, wow, that's crazy. We live together, and I'm on the phone like, Like, what do you want me to do? I can't control what he do. I didn't even know about you. And we supposed to be getting this, and we supposed to be getting that, and you can tell him that I'm packing his things. They'll be at his boy's house. He's getting kicked out. Shorty kicked you out the crib, had you begging on your knees. I'm like, okay. Hang up the phone. Mind y'all, Tweedledum ended up saying he turned his phone off, so she couldn't get in contact with him. So end up opening the door. Tweedledee is there. He puts his phone face down. I'm like, oh, you ain't. He's like, oh,
what's up? You be playing and you really thought I wasn't gonna pull up.
I'm like, I wasn't trying to get you in trouble. He's like,
yeah, no, it's cool. It's not even serious.
Because I know what I know now. Because this girl, I don't know how she got my phone number. She's like, oh, y'all really belong with each other. Y'all a bunch of weirdos. Call me a weirdo. I'd be calling him a weirdo. Because you laid down with the weirdo who obviously been lying to you. Watch that tongue, girl. You did not have that energy at all on the phone. When I picked up the phone call, she was like, and this is the thing, when I picked up the phone call and told her like it was the person she wanted to know.
I heard you bitches was looking for me.
She's like, oh, thank you so much for not going off and being rah-rah, because I'm not even like that. I'm not even that type of girl. So for her to call me a weirdo, y'all belong to each other. I don't care if she was her. At the end of the day, don't be calling me no weirdo. Don't be trying to come crazy out your lip, because you didn't have that energy when we was on the phone. I'm so glad you didn't pick up the phone, rowdy. Thank you. I'm like, all right, cool. You want to call me a weirdo? I'm gonna be the weirdo that you calling me, right? Because you wasn't talking like that when we was on the phone. Keep that same energy. She's texting me while he's there, but he don't know that. He don't got a clue what's going on. She also said this. Ask Tweedledee's friends if he's there at the house. All said, yeah, he's right here drunk, laid up. No, he's on the way to Bree's house. And he's with Bree, and y'all better not lie to me. They all went silent on the phone, picked up their phones, because I guess she was on FaceTime. Seen them picking up their phone, probably trying to text him to let him know what was going on. But he couldn't receive any text messages, because guess what? He turned his phone off. She's like, you could have him. And
I don't want him. I don't want him.
That's really crazy. And if you do anything with him, that'll be really crazy because you got a whole girlfriend.
Oh, we get it. You got a man. 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 You got a fucking man. Congratulations. Girl, the fuck?
What do you want me to do? Is it worth it? No, it wasn't. Little doggy dog. If I can go back and take that back, I'll be like, you're not getting it. He is about to leave, and I ended up sending her a picture of him. I wasn't going to. This girl asked me for it. Like we BFF. She's like,
I don't believe you that he's there.
go down. We about to part ways. Say bye. FaceTime. Turn the phone so they could see each other.
Oh, that's so crazy. And you can get your stuff and you're getting out and you can go to your boy's house and you really lying. And
he's yelling her name on the phone, but
Listen.
It looked like he's seen a ghost. He got so pale. He want to punch a wall. It chipped about this much. Punching the little hallway wall. Walking back and forth, pacing, stuttering, not knowing what to say. And he ends up leaving out the door and he's like, cause you just throwing at me. You got caught up. I didn't force you to do anything. I let you know what it was on my end. Couldn't be honest and just tell me what it was on your end. You wanted your cake and eat it too. Did I reach out to girl and tell her to call my phone?
No.
I didn't even know who she was. If you told me you had a girlfriend, would have left it alone. I don't have to explain anything to anyone. I don't care who feel a certain way about it. I'm standing on what I'm saying, and that's that. So a day or two passed. I'm getting ready for work, minding my business. About to have a great day at work. It's hella early. It's like 8 something. About to be 9. From an unknown number. I'm with all the smoke. Thing I fear is God. If you not him, so you trying to scare someone, it's not working. 10 toes down, standing on it. I'm not scared of you, her, him.
Tiana, Khadijah, Lenny, Carvel, him, her, him, bodies.
No one. Being productive. I'm being very productive. Like, I be productive every day. I'm like, hello. Pick up the phone. I'll give this person the name Orange. Oh no, I'm always calm.
Hello? Yeah, what's good? What's good? You try to set my bro up? You try to set my brother up? What's good? What's good?
I'm like, she's like, oh,
You're dirty. I'll come down here and I'll beat you up.
I'm like, please come. Please come. Please come. Please come. He know where I stay at. Please come. Come. I'm saying this the whole phone call. I'm like, come. She's like,
You're dirty. You got diseases. And you trying to give my brother something?
I said, click. I'm not doing the back and forth. You're not about to make accusations and this and that because your brother was a liar. He didn't tell the truth. He got caught up. He made that choice. I didn't say, oh, please come here and see me, please. He came on his own free will. Saying, making threats too. Ooh, making a good threat. Okay, you want to take it there? We could take it there. You let me know. Tell him to give you my address. He know where I stay. He was here. She kept doing all that talking, mind y'all. I'm baking. I got concealer. I got the powder under my eyes. I didn't even finish straightening my hair. Got my work clothes on. About to go to work. I let my sisters know what's going on. They gonna argue. One thing about them, they gonna argue. And they ready with the too. One thing about me, I'm not arguing. I'm not good with my words. Expressing myself with my words, honestly, I'm not good with it. I'd rather show you. We could fight. She ended up calling back. She's like,
oh yeah, you scared. You real scared. You just a little hoe. And I'm about to come down there and I'll drag you.
She keeps saying the same thing over. Like, girl, bye. Yeah, I gave you the invite to come. You keep going out, oh, I'm dirty. I'm this, I'm that.
And I'm his older sister and I'll really drag you.
He ran and got his sister.
So your ugly ass sister don't play.
Cried to his older sister, ran and... Like, what is she gonna do? Did I put my hands on you? No, I didn't do that. You just had a girlfriend and you lied about it. So draining. Like, you don't get anything from it. All you get is a headache. I'm gonna want to put hands on you and you're nowhere to be found. So that's all arguing is going to do. It doesn't solve anything at all, especially for people who don't want to listen and hear what you have to say and don't care and want to make false accusations, call you this, call you that. Can't have the decency to talk to the person who was in the wrong for it should have never did that. You knew you had a shorty. Why would you do that? Now you look dumb. You got caught up. Common sense. Talk to the person who did it. So let my people know what was going on, because guess what? They know I don't mess with anyone. They know I don't bother anyone.
At the end of the day, he knows where we stay. No, it's cool. It's cool. That's what's up. At the end of the day, he knows where we stay. They really want to play like some rah-rah shit. Come. No business calling her.
So B, alright, so you gonna let me talk now?
Yeah, you can talk.
Alright, so why the fuck your sister, why your sister hit me up when I'm at her way? She was wouldn't know being a sneak link. Like I feel like she was set up.
Is this what are you talking about? Who was this? Who was this? Come on, come here. Are you dumb? Do you understand? Okay, but I understand he was crying for my same sister. So what are you talking about? It doesn't matter when, nigga.
You should have been man enough to take the L. Like, dang, I messed up. I know I messed up. Let me take this L. I knew I should have stayed my ass home. I'm like, that's not his voice. That is not him.
I'm his bro.
Why are you getting other people involved? Why are you letting them talk for you? He's not saying nothing at all. You don't hear a peep from him. It was all just so dumb. After that, it went silent from them on their ends. Went silent. A text message from a text now number. Literally crazy. Like, how y'all have the energy? How y'all have the time? I don't know if this was the sister, the girlfriend, or him. I have no clue. But it's like, get off my phone. Y'all playing. Don't mad at me when y'all should be mad at him. If y'all not gonna step, that's it. Like, move on. Have a lot of time on their hands. Because to do that when the situation's been dropped, it's giving very much bullying. Wrong one. Right idea, wrong person. Then she proceeds to tell me over the phone, I forgot to add this in, she's like, oh yeah, that's crazy because he would always talk about you and he would always say you work here, go to Bree's house to go drop this off. You'll tell that to the person you was talking to? Like, she's telling me that's pretty much weird. Like, why are you talking about your ex to the person you're talking to? Well, your girlfriend. I didn't know it was your girlfriend. If you want to go check up on her and see, you can. It's craziness.